LSU continues their recruiting hot streak, picking up another big-time commitment. One of Louisiana's top recruits, and Khai Prean, one of the best athletes in the country. Khai, how has this last week been, and how have you really processed committing to the Tigers?
Last week, it's been a lot going on. A lot of people talking to me, a lot of interviews like this going on. And I feel it's just something I've been looking forward to, knowing that this is a commitment that I've been wanting to make. And now that I got the chance to make it, I just feel I'm living in the moment, living it up.
Dream come true for you. This is the team you've been watching since you were a kid. I know we were talking before. You say you idolize Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Now you're going to be wearing the same uniform as them. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, knowing that I could do some of the things that they did and make a big impact and most likely live my dream and go to the NFL.
And you're listed right now as an athlete. What positions can you play in a football field? I know you're a really good receiver, but what do you bring to the table?
Some positions I could play on the field. I could do wildcat, I could play quarterback, I could play running back, go outside the tackles and stuff like that. I could play defense, cornerback, safety, but I want to play receiver, and I feel that some things I could bring to the table is route running, speed, and being able to make a play. You need me, I got you.
Talk about your relationship with your recruiting coordinator, Frank Wilson, and even Coach Hankton.
With Frank Wilson, even though that he just got the job with the new staff and he'd been a part of the LSU recruitment and stuff before, I feel he made a good first impression when I went down for the junior day, and he was like, we're going to keep in touch, and by him keeping in touch, constantly checking on me, it was just something that I kind of liked it with the recruitment. And with Coach Hankton, me and him always having a good relationship since he was at Georgia. Him showing me film and breaking it down, then showing me how in the games they use what they practice and they transfer it over to the game. I feel something I would like in a position coach. And with Coach Jordan, him being from Thibodeau, that's like 15, 20 minutes from where I'm from. Before he was into the recruitment and stuff like that, he used to be a trainer. And he used to always want me to train with him and get together with him. But at that particular time, our schedules wasn't on the same page. And then him being able to get this position at LSU, I feel that was the turning point in me making the decision.
So do you feel really comfortable going with those guys and them coaching you?
Most definitely.
And Brian Kelly, you mentioned having a good relationship. What have you seen from him and how he's built this program up?
What I've seen from Coach Kelly, I liked. Being able to meet him one-on-one, his personality, and to say he has the most wins out of any coach that's active now. He just carries himself humble, and that's something I found in myself, knowing that the ability and the opportunity that I have from playing football and just keeping my composure and being humble and thanking God.
What does he like about your game? What does he think you can bring to LSU?
What he told me was that when he watched my film, the thing that he seen that you can't really teach in another player's toughness. And he was like that. The way he can use me is like how they use Keyshawn Boutte, how they could get me in the inside and outside and create matchups and just be a monster and a disaster for defense.
And with Coach Kelly, we were talking beforehand, you said that you do want to dance with him. And what kind of moves do you want to do? You want to do some TikToks?
Well, you know, when he did the gritty last time, the recruit didn't stay at LSU, so I don't think he would want to do the gritty with me, but I definitely want to get him in a TikTok dance and do that and it'll go viral.
Which one?
I'm not really sure yet. I have to find out, but it is one out there that me and him gonna do.
You also were considering Auburn and Mississippi State. What was the deciding factor? And talk about kind of the recruiting process with those two other schools.
It was just that the push that LSU made, because with Mississippi State, I was talking to, I believe his name is Coach Jason Washington. Me and him had a good relationship when I went to Mississippi State for the camp and visit. And I kind of liked what he was telling me about. It was pretty much the same thing. And with Auburn, Coach Trevon Reed, him being from Thibodeau also, him making a push and being able to come down from home and stuff like that and tell me that this is a place that when I come back from Auburn or whatever, that the fans and stuff, that's what they're going to like to see me and come visit me. But with LSU, it's just that the push that they came from multiple people.
And LSU's also signed a couple other local guys like Shelton Sampson and Ricky Collins. Have they reached out to you and talked, and have you guys kind of built a bond yet?
Me and Shelton building a bond. I'm going to reach out to him and stuff like that. We had many conversations in person, but nothing really over the phone. But me and Ricky go way back since when he was committed to Purdue, and Purdue offered me. He was the main one. He was trying to get me to go up there and all that. And then I knew once he decommitted, he stayed home, that he was the quarterback I wanted.
And talk about Ricky a little bit. Have you caught his passes? What have you seen from him on the football field?
I went to many camps with Ricky before, and I caught passes from him. I went to a 7-on-7 tryout. I'm not really sure what team, but he said he didn't want to throw to any receiver but me. And we linked up the whole day, and that's when I feel we got a chemistry that's being built.
And watching your mom, my final question for you, watching your mom during the recruitment, during your commitment, she have tears the entire time. Talk about your family a little bit and what this means to them and this whole process.
It means a lot to see that my family, and like you said, my mom, she's crying and stuff like that. Being able, after I announced my decision, to hug her and my dad, it means a lot. I just felt the love and the care, and being able to look into the stands after and see my family, it just goes to show that that's who I represent.
And now you can be so close to home, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for joining us, and good luck this season.
Thank you.